Now I'd like to introduce Leah Blackney, music therapist with VMP Healthcare and Community Living. Come on up. Thank you. I'm going to move these chairs. You don't have to do anything. It's on.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's wonderful to be here today. As Kelly introduced me, I'm Leah Blackney. I am a board-certified music therapist, and I serve at VMP Healthcare and Community Living in West Dallas, where I work with people with Parkinson's, but mostly I spend my time with people with dementia, and I also work with people, I have a specialty, working with people who use mechanical ventilators to help them breathe. And it's challenging and rewarding work, but something that I really am grateful to be able to be a part of. I'm also grateful to be here today because I have a special loved one in my life who has Parkinson's. So being here today feels very comfortable and at home. I'm used to spending time with people just like yourselves. So in my past life, before I was a music therapist, I was an orchestral musician. I played cello, and I fell deeply in love with music and what music could do in people's lives. I especially came to love making music with other people, and that's something that we're going to be exploring a little bit together in a few minutes. So, music therapy. I'll give you the official clinical definition. Music therapy is the clinical and evidence-based use of music interventions to accomplish individualized goals in a therapeutic relationship with a board-certified professional who graduated from an approved academic program. Okay, that's a pretty long and boring definition for something that's frankly really exciting. For me, it's all about music being a dynamic part of our human experience and using music to make our own experiences even more vibrant. So, what does music do? Music helps us move. I think I'm really excited to be giving this little moment this morning as part of a symposium titled Harmony in Motion. Like, that's my life, man. Harmony in motion. Music helps us move. Anybody that has had an awesome bangin' exercise playlist knows that music gets you going. Music helps us with the beat, pulse, tempo of music, helps us with planning our movements, executing them with precision, timing. It's a really powerful connecting force that way. Music also helps us remember, whether it's a mnemonic device or something that we use with association. Music is very much a part of how we encode and decode our memories. Music helps us communicate from ancient times. Music, singing especially, has been a form of heightened speech. We sing when we have something to say. Singing and music making help us to express ourselves, whether it's with words or without words. Music gives us opportunities that we may miss otherwise. Music helps us to connect. There's so many ways this is true, and this is what I found playing in orchestras and doing chamber music, and even now, as a music therapist, my favorite thing is leading ensembles and helping everyone make music together. When you're making music with other people, we have mirror neurons that are firing. we're synced together and sharing an experience. And that's a pretty fantastic way to be an alive human. Music helps us relax. It's not a mystery that at the end of a long day, we might put on some relaxing music in our homes. Music very much impacts physiological things like our heart rate, our breathing, but it also releases oxytocin, which we relate back to, mothers and babies singing lullabies. There's a reason we sing lullabies and always have. Music helps us regulate our emotions. We might choose a specific kind of music to do a certain task. Lullabies and exercise playlists, very different realms. But most especially, music helps us explore, whether it's exploring parts of ourselves we didn't know we had in us, or maybe the trippy but transformative ways that music can influence imagery and things in our brains. Music helps us explore ourselves, our communities, everything. It's a really powerful part of our lives. So where would a music therapist work or something like that? I work with older adults, but music therapists might also work with people with disabilities, whether it's in schools, homes, day centers. They may work in rehabilitation settings, mental health, forensics, hospitals, NICUs with babies, hospice. There's a very wide variety of places where music is useful. And that's because music is useful for just about anyone. All right, with Parkinson's specifically, music therapy and music itself are known to help with movement. There's some amazing neurologic music therapy protocols, evidence-based, a lot of research backing them, to help with gait training, motor planning, and other functions. And just like all those other things we mentioned, music helps with quality of life. It can be mood regulation, it can be expression. Specifically also, singing is really useful for folks with Parkinson's. Singing has been found to deepen your respiration and deepen the tone of speaking voice. And this was my favorite study as I was getting ready for this presentation today. This was my favorite study. It was based from Australia. So they had a group of people sing and go through some different processes. And then after, they got to share some tea. They had tea time, morning or afternoon tea, and discuss their singing experience. So I think there's still some coffee around, so maybe when we're done, you can go have some coffee and recreate the research study out of Australia. So that brings us to a pivotal moment for ourselves for this morning. We're going to make some music together. I'm sure you were not quite expecting that when you came out this morning. Don't worry, we're all in this together. There's a whole room full of folks, and I see some smiles. It's going to be okay. We're going to start small. We're going to start small. It's going to be a little silly. Now, also first, I'm curious here in our room today, who feels like you are not a singer? Not a good singer. I see lots of hands. I am going to include myself with that. I went to school for many years for playing the cello. But singing is important, and we're all in this together. All right, we're going to start small. Before we make any noise, I'd like everybody to sit comfortably in your chair. Give your shoulders a shake. Sit up nice and tall. You might imagine that you have like a string coming out of your head like a puppet. Kind of sit nice and tall. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth a couple times at our own pace, get lots of oxygen going through ourselves. Nice and deep. All right, and then I want you to wiggle your nose. The tiniest thing. Just do the littlest thing. Wiggle your nose. All right, good. You did something very silly. All right, it's all easy from here. All right, now you're going to move your mouth around. Okay. And next we're going to make very small sounds. You can all join me in a whisper. We're just going to go pss, 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 pss. Great. All right, we're going to make it a little bit bigger now. We're going to say ba 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 ba. Oh, wonderful. You guys sound great. All right, make it just a little bit bigger now. Ba 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 ba. Excellent. All right, now we're going to do something a little bit more crazy. We're going to, you can get your arms involved in this, sort of like a roller coaster. You can give it a warm-up motion, yeah. So we're going to have our voices match our arms. We're going to go ahead and go ba. Oh, wonderful. We're going to go ahead and do that again. Ba. All right. One more time. Really let it rip. Ba. Fantastic. Wonderful. All right. So next I want everybody to, you guys are going to help me out. We're going to do some singing. You're going to join me with the singing. It's going to be call and response. Nothing too challenging here, but I need help keeping the beat. So you can tap the floor or you can tap the table, give it a clap, but we're all going to join in together. All right, and then go ahead and sing after me. We are singing, all together. We are singing today. We are singing all together. We are singing together today. Awesome. We are connecting together. We're connecting today. We're connecting together. We're connecting together today. Awesome. We are joyful together. We are joyful today. We are joyful together. We are joyful together today. We are joyful together today. Oh, thank you so much for singing with me. That was wonderful. Having a whole room of people finding their voices and singing together. It's been a real pleasure to be with you this morning. You have a day of fantastic things ahead of you, and I'm going to hand it back to Kelly. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Leah. I always like when we have connection and we're doing things in unison, whether it's singing or voice work, so thank you for participating in that.